Hey Brinley, Mr. Mac here, La Clase de Español, and just wanted to reach out and say hola, ¿cómo estás? Looking at trimester 3 work, and I thought might be a good idea just to do some like a Google Doc notes check-in with some content information, and then I was gonna also send you a copy of a modified Spanish test that you can work on your own pace, because some of the activities that we have in Schoology are set for time limits, but if we can kind of do a bit of a workaround with that, it might make life a little bit easier. So again, we're in trimester 3 right now and looking at some elements of ancient civilizations in Mexico as well as modern day contemporary things. Unit 5, we've got, excuse me, restaurants, back to food. People love talking about food. We have some command expressions, Spanish verb expressions, talking about Spain's culture in Unit 5. And then 6, we'll finish up with the idea of students making movies, it looks like, and more of the commands. And then, I forgot, we're going to have a little bit of a subjunctive work too in Unit 6.2. So there's vocab here on this document, and you can kind of just stretch anything you need to. But antiguo, avanzado, calendario, so some of the themes talking about civilizations. We get into uh, some irregular preterite past tense verbs. So they show us busque in the yo form, pagué in the yo form, and pese in the yo form. So the verbs buscar, pagar, and pesar. Some of those conjugation patterns, as well as the verb venir, querer, decir, and traer. The Screencastify web link here might work. If it doesn't, I can make a YouTube video. Screencastify is not always reliable. I'm sorry. Here's a nice summary on Spanish speaking countries such as Mexico. This is actually 4 minutes of good content. StudySpanish.com is a website. There's some grammar here, reiterating our use of irregular preterite past tense verbs in this unit. Creer is also listed, and then more verbs and how conjugations might occur. So, for example, construí, construiste, construyó, construimos, construisteis, and construyeron for construir, to construct. And decir is shown here. Dije, dijiste, dijo, dijimos, dijisteis, dijeron. And a couple sentences. Yo dije la verdad a mi madre, told mom the truth, versus ellos dijeron la información a la clase. They told the class the information. Then there's some pronunciation, web link here, cultural comparison, sports. I did a summary on Screencastify. Again, it might work. If not, I can give you more clarification. And then we get into this kind of this challenging, but yet interesting, but yet a lot of thinking involved with preterite past tense, which is like completed final action in the past versus ongoing past tense action using imperfect verbs. And so here's a diagram that kind of attempts to delineate, organize some of those differences between the past tense verbs, and then a bit of a summary here and a paragraph as well. And then finally, what preterite verbs are versus imperfect past tense. They're both past tense, but slight differences in application. So, oh my goodness. And then there's a summary on Diego Rivera. Here's the Spanish. I summarized it in English. So this is a starting point for you, a starting place mark. It's a Google shared document. You can certainly take notes on it, look at it, read it. Excuse my loud dog barking in the background. Let's start with this. Que tengas un buen fin de semana and hope to chat with you soon, Brinley. Adios. Ciao.